Hey guys, so for today's video, I am going to be doing episode 12 of Create This Book. In this video, I did 4 pages, and I loved how each of them turned out. So be sure to stick around the whole video to see what I do in each page. The first prompt that I'm going to be doing today is create a list of fads. Basically, you just write or illustrate about something that is trending at the moment. So the kind of trend that I decided to illustrate was a TikTok/Pinterest inspired bedroom. If by chance you don't know what that is, it's basically this kind of style for a bedroom where people will put like Polaroid camera photos on their walls and put LED lights and like a galaxy light on their ceiling, a lot of plants everywhere, stuff like that. I don't think it's an extremely in-your-face popular trend, but honestly, I just did it because I really wanted to draw a bedroom at the time, and this just looked like such a fun bedroom theme to draw. You may have also noticed that I am using different camera angles and shots to film this page. Let me know if you prefer it this way or just only time lapses and stuff like that. Okay. So we're back to a time lapse for a bit here. You can see that there are lines coming down the walls. The bed sheets in these rooms aren't all that interesting. Usually they're just plain white, but you'll see that I added a little bit of color to make it look more interesting. I'm also filling in the Polaroid wall, which was very time consuming to do each little individual photo. Then I also outlined the potted plants and yeah. Oh look, we're back to some more aesthetic close-ups. I didn't actually film myself coloring in all of this, so here is the final result. I mean, does it exactly look like a TikTok/Pinterest inspired bedroom? I mean, there are some similarities, which is really all I need here. As long as you can make the connection that this is inspired by that, then really that's basically all I want. So yeah, let's move on to the next prompt. I'm so excited for this prompt, oh my gosh. So the instructions for this page are to create a dedication. This is pretty straightforward, as you can see. You just have to dedicate this page to whatever you want. I decided to dedicate this page to the one and only cats, because I love cats. So I have loved cats since forever. They are my favorite animals. I don't own a cat, but I really want to have one. So I've really wanted to study the anatomy of cats because I really haven't ever done that properly before. Yeah, in the past I followed a few tutorials on how to draw them, but I haven't literally taken out how to draw step-by-step books and study how the proportions are drawn and how I can incorporate that into my own style. For these cats though, I didn't do it in my own style. I just followed the step-by-step book I was using since I wanted to, and I just felt like that was just going to be better for my first time, but definitely the next time I do this, I will try to do this in my own style. If you are furthermore curious about this step-by-step book I'm using, the link will be in the description below, and the title translates to 99 Animals to Draw. It is in German though, but that doesn't really matter much since all we need is the visuals, and the only thing that is in German actually is the names of the animals at the top so you know what animal you're drawing and the introduction. So it really doesn't matter what language something that's mainly for the visuals is in. So yeah. Towards the end of this book, there were a lot of different breeds of cats you could draw, probably like 6 different breeds, just in this one 99 Things to Draw book. So I decided to do a lot of them. I think I did 6 out of 7 or 5 out of 7 or 6, something like that. I followed most of the step-by-step instructions for drawing the cats. So yeah, I think the one I'm drawing at the moment is a Persian cat, but I'm not 100% sure. This was really, really fun for me because, you know, when you're drawing something you really like, it's just a really fun experience. So I did really enjoy this prompt. Next, it was time for painting. And yes, I did use acrylics to paint the backgrounds for all of these cats. I didn't actually paint in like the actual cats. I just left them plain because I thought that would look cool, and I just colored in the backgrounds with these really bright, fresh colors. And I think the end result of this turned out really cool. So yeah, here is the end result, and I love it actually. It's really nice and cute. And it's got one of my favorite things on it, which are cats. So I do love everything about this page. Let's move on to the next one. The next prompt is create straight lines, where I have to make a design using only straight lines. I decided to do an origami kind of style for all of these birds. So basically it was bird-themed origami designs. Yeah, I think this was really cute and fun. I did have some reference photos I was using, so I will link all that below as well if you want to also follow along and do this as well. For this prompt, I decided to color in the drawings with watercolor because I was just feeling it, you know? I just wanted to test out all kinds of mediums and, you know, use different things from my typical go-tos, which are colored pencils. At the moment, I am painting in a parrot. I also did a hummingbird, a flamingo, a toucan, and a swan. If you have been enjoying this video so far, I would really appreciate it if you would give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. For each bird's design that I did, I also colored in the backgrounds with a nice color because I just like doing that. It always makes things pop. I moved on to the next page for this prompt and I colored in the swan with shades of blue, and then I also colored in my toucan with nice shades of pretty greens and emerald tones. Yeah. What's your guys' favorite color? I've really been loving the color yellow recently, but green's just been another favorite of mine, and like pastel minty greens and turquoises, stuff like that. I really like those colors. I just added some touch-ups and here's the end result of this page. I also really like this page, and something that I find really hilarious is how I decided to add circular stickers, not for really any reason. I just thought it would look more pretty with those. And it's hilarious because I completely forgot that the prompt was to make designs using straight lines. But I guess that's fine because it was only to make designs with the straight lines, not to only use straight lines on the whole page. The next and final prompt for this video that I'm going to be doing is create color combinations. You just have to play around with different color combinations and group different colors together, and then you're supposed to note which ones were your favorites. For this prompt, I had kind of an interesting and unique idea. I wanted to do color combinations based off of each season, which the idea is unique, but I was wondering, how am I going to make color combinations that are different and unique for seasons? Because they're usually like stereotypical kind of color combinations for seasons. For example, in like summer, it would be brighter colors, and winter would be like more Christmassy tones. So yeah. So I decided to kind of think out of the box for what people would wear during each of these seasons and what possible color combinations I could do. So for winter, the girls wearing pinks and light blues, and for spring, my least favorite, the girl was wearing purple tones. And for summer was my favorite, a yellow and pink combination. And I also really liked fall. She was wearing like greens and oranges. So I actually really liked all of this in the end, like all my color combinations. It isn't really my favorite page ever, but I did really like my concepts for all of this. Here is the final result of this page. It's not my favorite for this video, but I mean, it can stay. I like it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next Saturday. I'm still thinking of a specific time to post. This video is going to be posted at 9 a.m. ET, which is 3 p.m. CET, and you can convert that to whatever time zone you're in. But I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to stick to that. I feel like it's a bit too early, so I'm still thinking about it, but yeah. Bye, guys!